right. Everyone who's working online, you know the feeling, right? A blank page stare. All the research you have to wade through, the pressure, to keep pumping out good stuff, digital content products. It's tough. And for you, our listeners, who really try to stay informed, that kind of creative block, it's more than annoying. It can really slow things down. So today, we're going to dive deep into something called the value stacker system. Now, the source material we have paints this as, well, a powerful AI solution designed to just obliterate those problems.
Yeah, it's a pretty bold claim.
It really is. It claims it can basically do everything for you.
Yeah.
So our mission here is just to unpack what the value stacker claims based only on the source we've got. We'll look at its main promise, how they say it works, what kind of stuff it supposedly creates, and how they suggest you can use it. All to really get a handle on why they're calling it this big marketing weapon.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
What really jumps out, I think, is how specifically it targets those really common, really frustrating roadblocks in content creation. For freelancers, small businesses, the source doesn't just promise like a little help. It keeps repeating this idea of total friction removal.
Right.
It suggests a, pretty fundamental change in how you'd even approach making digital stuff.
And that core claim, it's massive, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
The source says it can transform any keyword into a $3,000 plus value stack plus ready-to-sell deliverables in under 60 seconds.
Wow.
And get this, using totally free AI tools.
Okay.
So for our audience, people who get how much work usually goes into this, what's your first thought hearing that kind of speed and, zero cost?
Well, it definitely makes you pause, right? But the source is clear. This isn't just about like getting an assistant. It's framed as full automation. It actually says, no more research. No more writing, no more thinking, no more wondering what the heck to build. So it's not just making things easier, it's promising to completely bypass all the, the mental effort, the self-doubt, the blank screen fear that gets so many people stuck.
Yeah, the analysis paralysis.
Exactly. It claims to just surgically remove those psychological hurdles for everyone, novices and pros alike.
And it's not just a one-time thing, apparently. The source emphasizes you can create endless value stacks in any niche for any keyword.
Right.
So if you're thinking about, dog training or vegan recipes or some specific problem your customers have, the system says it can just keep churning out relevant stuff for you, like a nonstop content machine.
Precisely. It's positioned as this complete solution, tackling the biggest challenges and making consistent, high-value digital content and supposedly taking the human effort right out of it.
The whole creation process automated.
That's the pitch. An all-in-one answer, basically.
Okay, so hearing all that, the big question is, how? How does it actually claim to do this? The source breaks it down into this super simple two-step process, turning one word into a whole bunch of products, really pushing that pick, paste, done idea.
Okay, let's hear it.
So step one, generate your value stack. You just drop in, it says any topic, niche, or idea. It could be a keyword, a niche, maybe a famous person, or even just a pain point.
Okay.
And then, boom, it explodes into a $497 plus micro offer in 60 seconds. Generates 15 high-ticket bonus ideas.
Right, and it's not just like a brainstorm list. The source is specific. It says each idea comes with a sales page style blurb.
Yeah.
So good you could paste it into a funnel right now and written in high converting high authority language.
Yeah.
So what's interesting there strategically is it's not just giving your ideas, it's giving you market ready pitches for them. Yeah. Pitches designed to click with an audience immediately.
Exactly. The source says every item is strategically picked to collapse resistance, ignite curiosity, and feel like a shortcut your audience didn't know they were desperate for. Engineered for instant appeal, focusing on those psychological triggers that, make people buy.
Okay, so that's step one, the ideas and the pitches.
Then step two, generate your asset. This is where the actual thing gets made, and it sounds incredibly simple. You just copy and paste an idea from step one into step two. That's it.
That's it.
That's what it says. Then Value Stacker builds the entire PDF product, fully written, fully formatted, instantly usable.
Okay, wow. And it promises a full 4 to 9 page product so polished you'll wonder if you blacked out and hired a writer.
Huh. Yeah, who hasn't wished for that after hours of staring at a blank Word doc?
Right. That's the exact feeling it claims to get rid of. Replace the struggle with this instant, premium thing. It specifically says no more staring at a blank doc, no more second guessing, just instant premium deliverables.
And you can apparently just work your way down the list. Go down the full list of 15 product ideas and crank them all out in minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah. It sounds like it's built for effortless scaling almost.
Which, brings up a really interesting point for us. Beyond just the speed, which is obviously impressive if true, how does that level of automation potentially change what we think of as the required effort or even skill to make something marketed as expert level?
Good question.
It suggests a pretty big shift in what making something even means for valuable digital stuff.
So, okay, for you listening, trying to figure out how to quickly add value for your audience or clients.
Yeah.
What does this look like? What are these deliverables? The source describes them as finished, formatted, ready-to-use deliverables built for speed, clarity, and sales.
Right.
And it emphasizes they're text-based, instantly editable, and made to look like they took weeks but really only took minutes.
Yeah, the system seems to aim for a kind of instant toolkit. And the source lists out different types covering different needs. You've got the sort of immediate action-focused things like checklists, step-by-step guides, and action plans, which are more like tactical roadmaps, the what, when, why, designed for instant use.
And for people wanting content they can use right away, it generates plug-and-play modules. Things like swipe files, pre-written examples, assets you can just grab. And fill-in-the-blank templates, frameworks ready to go. You just pop in your details.
Yeah, those are designed to just slash creation time, get things out the door fast.
Right.
Then there are the more maybe strategic assets, things to build authority, like named frameworks, branded systems using catchy acronyms designed to be memorable.
Ah, okay.
And if you're focused on specific tools, there are prompt packs described as high-performing ChatGPT prompts for certain results.
It also mentions cheat sheets, those quick reference guides with high-impact shortcuts, very useful.
Yep.
And scripts, word-for-word outlines for emails, sales calls, landing pages, whatever. And for deeper engagement, micro workbooks, like bite-sized exercises for insight, and playbooks, collections of strategies.
So it sounds like it really tries to cover a wide range, from just an idea to a concrete plan or tool, giving you the right thing for different parts of a value stack.
Yeah, pretty comprehensive list.
And the core message, repeated over and over in the source, is you don't start from scratch. You start from done.
Right.
This is a fully loaded shortcut. This is plug-in and profit. It's all about that immediate leap forward in value creation.
So it's not just making the content. The source really digs into how you can use it, the different applications, the business angles. This apparently opens up.
Okay.
It's not just for your own stuff. It seems to push a wider commercial strategy.
Makes sense.
The source lays out a few main ways. One, obviously, in your own business. Adding value, lead magnets, bonuses, maybe standalone mini products, standard stuff.
Sure.
Two, using it to create assets for clients, like becoming a super fast content agency.
Interesting angle.
And three, and this gets a lot of emphasis, selling private label rights, PLR. Letting other people buy the stuff you generated, rebrand it, and sell it as their own.
Ah, the PLR model. Yeah, that's highlighted with a really specific story, isn't it?
It is. Very specific. The creator supposedly typed Russell Brunson into step one. Got 15 asset ideas related to him. Then used step 2 to make the actual PDF or Word files for all 15.
Right. And the kicker is what they did next.
Exactly. They packaged those 15 files up, sold them as a Russell Brunson-inspired bonus stack with PLR rights.
And the result they claim?
An impressive $1,830 in 24 hours. And get this, 0 refunds.
Wow.
Because, the source says, this generates quality micro assets. And the rationale is simple. Everyone loves DFY content. Done for you.
Right. That example is definitely designed to showcase immediate real money potential.
For sure.
And that ties right into the picks and shovels idea they talk about.
Yeah, explain that a bit.
Well, the source uses the gold rush analogy. Lots of people got rich back then, not by actually finding gold, but by selling the picks and shovels to the prospectors, hoping to strike it rich.
Right.
So Value Stacker is explicitly framed as a picks and shovels PLR business anyone can start. You profit by equipping others who want to create content or build offers.
Makes sense. And the competitive angle they push is intense. The source literally says, if person A has Value Stacker, they can create a $3,000 value stack in seconds. If person B does not, they can't compete. They're dead in the water.
Ooh, strong words.
Yeah. They flat out call it a very real marketing weapon. suggesting it's not just helpful, it's almost essential to keep up.
So it's positioned as this massive equalizer or maybe even disruptor for market positioning. And it seems to emphasize accessibility too, right? Lowering the barrier to entry.
Totally. The source claims no one cares if you use your face or voice. You don't need any authority or credibility. You can start from scratch without a following.
That really reframes who can be a digital entrepreneur, doesn't it, if true?
Absolutely. So connecting the dots here, the system isn't just about making content. It's about carving out a serious competitive edge. It suggests a future where maybe the speed and sheer volume of creating valuable stuff becomes the key difference maker, even if you're just starting out.
Yeah, it potentially levels the playing field, or like you said, maybe tilts it heavily towards those who adopt this kind of tool.
So thinking about you listening, trying to stay ahead, stay informed about these new tools and strategies. Yeah. What's the takeaway? The system is really being sold as the ultimate shortcut. It fully embraces this easy way idea.
Right. The main theme is this is a rapid execution digital product engine that turns 15 ideas into sellable digital assets in minutes.
And it aims to just wipe out those traditional hurdles.
Completely. No design skills, doesn't matter. Hate writing, this does it for you. Don't know what to create, that's step one already handled.
It's selling freedom, basically. Freedom from the hard parts of content creation.
And the time and cost savings claims are, well, they're huge. What used to take 3 weeks now takes 3 minutes. What used to cost hundreds to outsource now costs less than lunch. That's incredibly appealing.
Yeah, hard to ignore numbers like that. But for our audience, people building real value, maybe long-term brands, does this easy way risk making content just cheap, a commodity? Or does it genuinely open things up for more people? What's the trade-off here?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? On one side, yeah, it dramatically lowers barriers. That's potentially very empowering. More people can create and share. But on the other side, the deeper question is, how do you stand out? How do you differentiate when maybe everyone can instantly generate good enough content?
Right.
Does the market start valuing sheer quantity over, say, truly unique insight, or a specific human voice, or deep expertise?
Or maybe a blend.
Maybe, but the source position's value stacker is almost crucial for just efficiency, turning tasks that felt hard into something automatic.
And getting access.
The cost.
It's presented as a one-time payment. $97 for unlimited lifetime access, no hidden fees, zero restrictions.
So one price, infinite output. That's the offer.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
And the creator, Mark Hess, is mentioned briefly described as a girl dad, cat dad, super affiliate, infopreneur, and WordPress enthusiast.
Okay. So let's just quickly recap. Value Stacker, based on our source, presents itself as this AI engine for making digital products super fast. Promises to kill the common roadblocks with a simple 2-step process.
Offers a whole arsenal of instantly made, market-ready deliverables and suggests multiple ways to use them. Your business, client work, or selling PLR rights, all aimed at giving users a major competitive advantage.
Got it.
Now, for you listening, as someone learning and adapting, tools like this promise a shortcut. Not just to knowledge about topics, but knowledge about creation itself. It promises to let you leverage ideas fast, maybe totally changing how you think about making digital assets and connecting with your audience.
Which leads to a really important thought, I think, for all of us trying to navigate this evolving landscape. When a tool promises to handle, quote, the smart part and whip up a product in minutes, what does that really mean for the future? For creativity? Authenticity, what even is expertise then?
Yeah.
When the source proudly says, no more thinking, what's left that's uniquely human and valuable, especially when everything is done for you? How do you make sure your voice, your perspective still matters?
That's definitely something to chew on.
It really is. A provocative question as we watch these tools develop, thinking about what creating value really means and where the human element fits in down the road.